To the 2013 Hall of Fame All Sports Banquet. One thing we would like to mention, there are 18 young men being honored this evening.
Different. He was an electrician. He would drop tools at work, or his speech was changing, and he was later diagnosed with ALS, which is Lou Gehrig's disease. And this is really where the story Jeff Sherer begins for us, because you truly get to know him and the man he was.
When Jeff came into Servite, he was a very big man. I think he was about 6'2", 300 pounds. And the biggest concern I think we had that year was whether or not we could find a helmet that would fit over his head. And truly, I think the helmet that he ended up wearing that year, it came down to about right below his nose.
We're giving the Sheer Courage Award to two exceptional young men. Both have persevered through very different challenges. Our first Sheer Courage Award recipient is Joe Pryor. Our second Sheer Courage Award recipient is Michael Walitsky.
Our Frank Ryan Award recipient is Vince Garcia. This year's Trinity League Scholar Athlete is Sam Olivier. Okay, the Athlete of the Year is someone who excels in athletics, usually a multi-sport athlete, in addition to providing service to the community, plus maintains excellence in his academic achievements. We wish great congratulations to our Athlete of the Year, Jason Cohn.
A little over a year ago, I had a good friend of mine, write me, and he said, "Yeah, my record is about ready to fall." And there was this kid that was creeping up on it. And about a month later, he wrote back and said, "It has fallen." I said, "Finally!" That thing has stayed way too long. And so, give me the kid's phone number. I said, his name is Connor Ike. And so he gave me the phone number, and I called Connor up. And I said, Connor, thank you for ending this. They should just reset these records after 10 years. But Connor, tell me, who is your dad? He goes, Kevin. Why? He goes, well, Connor, 35 years ago, I held the trifecta that got to the shot put. I had the freshman, sophomore, and varsity record. But there was this kid who was 2 years behind me, who broke my freshman record, but said, no, that's not a problem. That freshman record wasn't very good anyway. And then the next year, he broke my sophomore record. I go, oh, wait a minute. That sophomore record was supposed to stay for a little longer than 2 years. And I said, oh, my varsity record's in jeopardy. They didn't touch it. For some reason, he didn't master, that varsity record. And that kid is your dad. And so he gave birth to you to finish his job. Thank you very much.
Committee, obviously I'm humbled. If you look at the list of the men that are in the Hall of Fame, I'm truly humbled. I want to kind of talk about the people who are sitting at my table right now, because as an athlete, you always have a team, and you're never going to be successful unless you work as a team. And this is my team. My mom, Cam was kind of talking about it, overcame cancer, and she's still battling but doing very well. And I'm very proud of her. And I just use that foundation that I had, and Servite gave me that. And I just want to thank the Servite family, and thanks to the committee and for everybody tonight and preparing the meals. And I'm very honored and very humbled, and thank you very much.
think I can speak on behalf of all the inductees tonight that has allowed all of us to take a trip down memory lane and remember what was some of our finest memories in our past. Going back 15 to 20 years to remember my days at Servite is not easy to recall, but the one thing I can say is that the older I get, the better I was at water polo. What Coach Sprague didn't mention, though, was that when I came to Servite, I was an awkward 14-year-old kid with limited athletic success, despite the way Coach Sprague set it up, and probably one of the least popular kids in middle school. I left Servite after 4 years, as Coach Sprague said, with a bunch of personal accolades and with my pick of a lot of the best schools in the country to go to. Thank you again to the athletic department and to the committee that inducted me. That was a tremendous lapse of judgment on your part. But, it is a very tremendous and touching gesture to an old guy like me. Thank you very much.
The first time I heard about Servite, I was in 6th grade. I was at St. Angela. I had no idea I was going to high school. And one of my best friends at the time shows up with a Servite golf bag. I was like, oh, where'd you get that from? He goes, oh, you know, my mentor, his name was Jamie McCants. I believe was a Servite golf coach at the time. I'm not sure. But he's like, yeah, Servite's, they're an awesome golf team. We're going to go play golf there. So we started kind of joking around with all these little tournaments all over Southern California. You know, pretending to be this great, you know, Servite duo. You know, I might have been 7th grade, I can't remember, but he was a year ahead of me. But then he ended up leaving and moved to Texas his freshman year, and that kid ended up being Hunter Mahan, who's a top 20 player in the world now, and you know, frequent Ryder Cupper. So thinking back, like, what kind of team we could have had if he went to Servite. Cole was there, and you know, Cole was giving these accolades tonight, but we had a really good team. We had Ryan Cole, Ryan Carter, Jordan Nasser, myself, you know, 4 players go play Division I golf, which I think our team was 8 guys. Like, there's not many players, and to get 4 Division I players is it's pretty special. I want to thank Servite for inducting me, I think, early, but I will take it. And you know, it's been a great night, a memorable night, and thank my friends and family for being here, and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys.